Birmingham, what's happening? This is Pastor Beavers, the humbled and esteemed pastor of New Rising Star Missionary Baptist Church in the East Lake community of Birmingham, Alabama. As you can see, we are here live in front of the church, 7400 London Avenue South, and I'm so excited because God is just so faithful. This is a season where our sanctuary is under physical construction, and I've challenged our church that even though our sanctuary is under physical construction, that our church be under spiritual construction. It does no good for us to go inside of a new sanctuary with the same old mindset. And so we're just so grateful because God is so faithful. Right now we're building a balcony in our church. And the reason we're building a balcony in our church, we're not trying to be the What's Happening church in Birmingham, Alabama. We're just trying to create more space to accommodate the people that God has been bringing inside of the church. I'm a firm believer that God wants to grow his church. God wants to grow his church to give us more manpower for the specific purpose of fulfilling the Great Commission. Man, the Great Commission still works. I'm so excited because our church has embarked upon a campaign of 51 weeks of evangelism. We've been doing it old school, going from door to door, East Lake, Brown Springs, Gate City. Right now we're in our 38th week, and God has been faithful because God has been adding to the church. And so we thank God for the people that he's been adding to the church. And so we want to create more space that more people can have an opportunity both to hear the gospel and respond to the gospel. When they hear the gospel, respond to the gospel, we want to get them converted. We want to get them in Sunday school class, make them into disciples of Jesus the Christ. And as soon as they become disciples, we want to send them back out to spread the glorious gospel of Jesus Christ. Man, I'm so excited, man, because God is just absolutely awesome. We're getting ready to go inside of the sanctuary and see what everybody is doing inside of there. I'll show you what the sanctuary used to be, and I'll show you what it's getting ready to look like. Let's make it happen. God bless. Man, I can't tell you enough how excited I am. Everything's changing at New Rising Star. Even my clothes. We're here live at the Welcome Center of New Rising Star. You can see that our sanctuary is under construction. If you look up in the ceiling, they're laying sprinkler pipe. The city made us put a sprinkler system here in our sanctuary on this side of the church. And man, we're just excited to see what God is doing. We're believing God by faith. Not only is our sanctuary under physical construction, but our church is under spiritual construction. We're believing by faith that by the time this project is over, not only will we have a brand new sanctuary, but we will be a brand new church. The Bible tells us in Matthew chapter 2, verse 9, that it was the star in the east that led people to Jesus Christ when Jesus was a baby. And New Rising Star is located in the East Lake community on the east side of Birmingham, Alabama. And that's all we're trying to be, the star in the east that is leading people to Jesus Christ. Wow. Look what the Lord has done. Man, this is absolutely awesome. Can you see it? We're here live in what used to be the sanctuary of New Rising Star. There used to be pews down here. There used to be carpet down here. Just 3 weeks ago, we were worshiping in this sanctuary. But God is absolutely faithful. As you can see, there's nothing but a concrete slab, and there are holes inside of the ground as they're digging footings for the balcony to be in place. Once again, we're not doing this to be the What's Happening church in Birmingham, Alabama. But the only reason that we're doing this is to create more space that more people can have an opportunity both to hear the gospel and respond to the glorious gospel of Jesus Christ. I've told our church that I'm absolutely excited because the balcony and the construction project is not the vision of our church. It is nothing more than a byproduct of us walking in the vision that Christ has for his church. That vision is the Great Commission. It still works today. Jesus tells us in Matthew 28, verses 19 through 20, he says, "Go and make disciples of all nations." And as a result of what our church has been doing, God has been faithful. He's added to the church. And the only reason we want God to grow this church is so that we can have more manpower to fulfill the Great Commission of Jesus Christ. Once again, I'm absolutely excited. Thank you so much for sharing with us. If you're ever in this city, please, please, please come see us. 7400 London Avenue South, Birmingham, Alabama. God bless.